is drifting more than 22 billion kilometers from Earth. Alone, ancient, nearly forgotten by the very species that created it. Voyager 1, humanity's farthest traveler, was built in the 1970s with less computing power than a pocket calculator, yet it has survived 5 decades in the abyss of space. And now, against all odds, it has sent back a transmission that no one expected, a signal that challenges our models of space-time and the structure of reality itself. Scientists are stunned. The numbers don't add up. The energy patterns defy known physics. What did Voyager encounter out there? What is it still trying to tell us? This is not science fiction. This is the story of the impossible becoming real. Join us on the enigmatic journey of why as we delve into another mystery surrounding Voyager 1's impossible encounter in deep space confirms what we all feared. Voyager 1 was launched in 1977, taking advantage of a rare planetary alignment to slingshot past Jupiter and Saturn. After transmitting breathtaking images and data from these gas giants, it was hurled toward the solar system's edge and beyond. It became the first human-made object to enter interstellar space in 2012, crossing the heliopause, the invisible boundary where the sun's influence fades and the interstellar medium begins. Voyager entered a region of cold darkness, once believed to be empty. But what it found defied that assumption. Instruments detected plasma waves. Dense, warm, dynamic, far more complex than scientists had predicted. The space beyond a heliosphere wasn't a void, but a realm full of energy, particles, and turbulence. Magnetic fields didn't vanish. They grew erratic and stronger. The probe wasn't drifting through emptiness. It was crossing through layers, through structures, almost like zones of resistance. Invisible tides pushed against it, whispering secrets of a universe we've barely begun to understand. Each signal it sent back came slower, more strained, but still filled with new data that questioned our models of the cosmos. In 2024, something changed. Voyager 1 began transmitting data anomalies, strange echoes in its readings, unexpected shifts in plasma wave density, bursts of magnetism stronger than anything seen before. At first, it was thought to be instrument decay, though noise, caused by its aging systems. But then came the impossible, a spike in temperature in the outer sensor array, an array not designed to detect thermal radiation in interstellar space, especially not structural pulses. These weren't solar remnants. They came from beyond, and they pulsed with rhythm. What Voyager encountered was not random. It followed patterns, repeating in cycles too precise to be coincidence. The probe, now drifting silently across a region where nothing should be, was surrounded by energy signatures that hinted at interaction, at structure. NASA scientists attempted a full diagnostic, but the response from Voyager came back incomplete, delayed, fragmented, but eerily intentional. It was as if the probe was trying to tell us something, using the only language it has, raw data. The solar system, as we once believed, was protected by a shield, the heliosphere, inflated by solar wind, shaped like a giant bubble hurtling through the galaxy. Voyager helped define its edge, showing us that it's not static but ever-changing. However, what Voyager 1 uncovered in its last clear transmissions is that this bubble has fractures, zones where interstellar matter seeps in. The plasma beyond the heliopause is denser, hotter, and more magnetized than any model predicted. This region isn't simply outside. It's alive with forces not born from our sun. And now, there's growing evidence that Voyager 1 may have passed through one of these rifts, entering a domain with fundamentally different properties. The probe's trajectory, still being tracked, showed a tiny but measurable drift, one that cannot be explained by gravity or solar wind. Some researchers have begun to speak in hushed tones about gravitational anomalies, or the presence of unknown forces, fields that may connect stars like filaments in a vast cosmic web. If that's true, then Voyager 1 didn't just escape our system, it entered a larger one, a hidden structure that binds the galaxy together in ways we've only imagined in theory. As of today, Voyager 1 is still alive, but barely. Its plutonium power source is fading fast. By 2025, it will fall silent, and with it, the last living thread between us and true interstellar space. But what it has already sent back, in its final years, will fuel decades of analysis. The temperature of interstellar plasma, twice what we predicted. The magnetic fields, stronger and more erratic. The particle density, chaotic. But more than that, it told us something we didn't expect. That the boundary between our solar system and the galaxy is not a wall. It's a membrane, a porous, reactive, volatile interface, a place where forces clash, twist, and exchange energy. And Voyager has crossed it. Its golden record, inscribed with the hopes and music of humanity, now travels in a space more mysterious than we dared dream. We may never hear from it again, but perhaps, somewhere, something else will. In early 2025, as Voyager 1's signal grew weaker, a new anomaly appeared in the transmission, an ultra-low-frequency pulse buried beneath the data stream. It wasn't just noise. Its interval matched the rhythmic plasma patterns Voyager recorded weeks before. When run through a harmonic resonance analysis, the waveform revealed harmonics that were mathematically consistent with known natural frequencies, only magnified and repeated in strange off-scale intervals. Some scientists suggested it could be the product of interference between Voyager and an unseen source, while others entertained something more radical, that the signal itself was being modulated by an external structure, not just passing through space, but interacting with it. If true, this could mean Voyager had stumbled into a natural transmitter, a region of space behaving like an antenna, refracting and echoing cosmic information through time and distance. The notion was dismissed in public statements, but internal research teams kept running the models. Some called it a cosmic whisper. Others began to call it what it sounded like, a response.